Welcome back, guys. It's actually been a long time since I did a video. If you're watching this will be. What date is it today? It's still April, so we're all good. I'm going to be starting this kit I mentioned earlier, the Falco Aces, which everyone voted for on after the thing. I have to say, I'm doing the Hungarian Aces. I had to choose between this one and this one. After debating it, everyone decided to go for this Hungarian option. Now, I agree, it does look nice, the Hungarian option. Yeah, so I already need to start the cockpit parts. Now, I'm going to warn you, I've airbrushed these. My first time airbrushing, like a proper airbrush set, as in, if I get it, this airbrush set wasn't that bad. It's very, pretty easy, actually, I did say. Very easy. So, I'll start by building the cockpit and then we'll start on with the actual model kit itself. The model kit is really nice, crisp details, loads of detail in this cockpit, so which is going to be very fun to build. So let's go on away with that. Welcome back, gentlemen. Here is the cockpit. I'll move my head out of the way so you can all see. This is the cockpit. Everything is completely there. I washed it and despite its very tight fitting, it's alright actually. The only issue I had was this like framework that goes over the top. That's the only issue I had, where it placed and preventing the control stick, whatever, being like moved around. It looks like I've added some detail there, just seat belts from masking tape. If you can hear that, just ignore it. Yeah, just aim for that. So next part we do is we put the two fuselage halves together. Now that won't be as tricky because we have to do all the landing gear. What landing gear? Well, the tail wheel, tail wheel first, and then cockpit in. Everything like that. So I'll just go ahead and get all the components together and then we'll see what happens. Okay, right, I've got all the parts fitted, as in here. I'm just going to quickly put them together. I apologise if the camera runs out. I've got 2 minutes left on the thing. Cockpit part should fit in like so. I've just done a test fit for it and it does look okay. Righto, this part goes in. That fits on there. There you go. All in all, it's a very nice fit. Like I said, the test fittings before, there is a lot of seam lines. Main one along here and underneath. Then you got the guns that fit on top. That should be alright with a bit of cement moulded in. Yeah, so that's the test fitted. I'm gonna get to dry now for so many hours. So let's get a proper fit. Oh, I drilled out the machine gun holes, if you haven't noticed, so it get more detail after that. So it's just showing. Yeah, you get the picture. Just showing how good it is. This is actually my first Italeri kit. I know, it's my first for every time. And I'm actually pretty impressed already. The level of detail within the cockpit. Stuff like that. I was thinking about the Matchy 200 proper brand they've done. But I'm not so sure about it. I've got a Matchy 202. If you know what I mean. Ferrari, as they call it. So, yeah, I'm going to let it dry now, guys. And without further ado, I'll see you back in a minute. Or, well, you mean a minute, I mean a couple of days. So, yeah. Right, guys, I've had to stop recording at the minute because, well, I haven't really shown, to be honest, I haven't really shown you the building of the engine because I've had a lot of problems. That first thing, the engine house snapped when the post, like I mentioned in one of my updates later on. But so sadly, this has got to be all closed up within that. But apart from that, let me just show you. That I don't think you. Is this camera going to focus at all? Try that. Not sure you can see that or not, but there's plenty of detail in that engine. So very sadly, that's all going to be closed up. I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. I don't really want to do that because look where it snapped. Fortunately, that's, well, hold on a second. I think I'll give it a go. Not hoping for the best. I'll give it a go and blue tack it up and see what goes what then. Alright, that's the engine on. The fuselage halves are on as well. So I'll go and complete the engine for you and I'll be back in a minute. Here you go, guys. The engine is fitted. I've added, actually managed to add, you know where I mentioned earlier that the panels could come off? Well, I have actually managed to just blue tack them together like so here. I don't really want to wreck it as it's still particularly drying, see what I mean? Bit of blue tack on there, so just take that out. It will come out. No. Pale that black. But yeah, I can take the covers off now. I've taken this one and this one's going to be taken off. So you can see all the lovely engine. Make like a diorama scene with it. So it sounds good and it's gone now. I have to say this is not for a beginner, guys. I'm sorry. It's not for a beginner. I had trouble, then some beginners might have trouble. And that shall fit onto there like so. I'll let it dry a bit more. I'll attach it back on. So yeah, I'm going to have to let that dry fully. Now, as with some fitting issues, there was always a couple. Example here, along these, because they've been bent, and mainly this exhaust rim around there. That's a bit annoying now because it's getting in the way. So yeah, I'll leave that to dry fully overnight. Then I'll come back to it. Okay.